Get in there, get in there, get in there, get in there.
Now I have to pull the lever to the right side.
He didn't fucking leave for it.
I hope it's gone now.
What the fuck?
Let me rewrite to end this life. I'm feeling watched. Tell me.
Reveil is a first-person psychological thriller game developed by Pixel Split and published by Daedalic Entertainment. In this game, you play as a character named Walter, who runs a circus with his wife and daughter, Martha.
Why did you say that name?
And Dory. As you head off to look for Dory, who seems to be playing a game of hide-and-seek with you, weird things start happening that sends you down a rabbit hole to reveal a dark past at the Nelson Bros Circus and within Walter himself through multiple different settings while also solving various puzzles along the way. Oh, please, clown, chase me. Oh, it's upside down. If this is your funhouse, and I'm assuming the same stuff happens every time through, shouldn't you be, like, used to this? Shouldn't you know where all the jump scares are? Maybe you shouldn't be a little bitch, sir. I really enjoyed the story overall. While the game is not perfect, and I wouldn't really call it a scary game per se, the game does a really good job of storytelling that keeps you on the edge of your seat. The many twists and turns just keep you wanting to play more and more, even though Dory refuses to do her damn homework.
I wish she would take it more seriously, though.
Yikes. How can you take it more seriously? You're calling her off from school like every other day because she has to go to do a show at the fucking circus. You don't even care about school, bro. 2 out of 10. Get it together. Do any homework. Listen, I'm not the brightest person in the world. I was a C student. I didn't leave everything fucking blank, though. Grow up, child. The visuals are very well done, the puzzles vary from pretty easy to very difficult at various points of the game, and it also does a very good job of switching things up each section to make every level feel different from the last. Now, admittedly, the game is very Layers of Fear-esque, where you will walk into a room into what looks like a dead end, but then you will turn around and a different room has just appeared behind you. You will get that a lot. So if you like Layers of Fear, this game will for sure be a must-play for you, but on the flip side of that, if Layers of Fear isn't really your thing, then you may struggle to enjoy this game. This is definitely one of those games where opinions will vary from person to person, but I personally enjoyed it. Now, that isn't saying that the game is perfect. There were some issues I had with it for sure. I felt like the voice acting, especially for Walter, could have been done so much better at times, as it seemed like he didn't really care or have much of a reaction to all the crazy stuff going on, or he would just say random things that kind of took away from the moment, and he was just very monotone almost the entire time.
This must be a new addition to the funhouse. But why does it seem so familiar?
What? I'm trying to figure out why he goes from talking outwardly to thoughts. It really throws me off. Either that or it's all thoughts, and for some reason his voice changes.
Locked? Did I lock myself in, or was it someone else?
It was the clown, bro. The rest of the voice acting was actually pretty good, but I just felt like Walter's character could have shown more emotion, and it could have helped some of the story beats hit even harder. I also wasn't big on the way the game chose to have the player do things such as open doors or turn different dials, where they have you, at least on PlayStation, hold a button to have you grab onto a door, for instance, and then you will have to push the left joystick either left or right to open the door. It just kind of seems like a lot of unnecessary steps in my opinion, and while I did kind of get used to it, I feel like in sections where you're running away from things, it kind of sucks when you are rushing to open a door. You don't quite get it open all the way, and you kind of get screwed over by that mechanic. Oh god, I didn't open it up far enough. That's the game's fault. I was doing everything correctly. I was so cool. The game was like, we can't have this man just being so great. We're gonna fuck him over. The puzzles for the most part in this game are somewhat easy, but some of them are a multi-step process, so you will have to do multiple things to figure them out. And then sometimes I'm personally just dumb and can't figure out puzzles, even if the answer is right in front of me. I'm gonna lose my marbles. 20 puzzles to solve one puzzle, like a boss. Well, I don't even, you said there I go. Alright, whatever. I just want to hang out at the circus, bro. My guess is you get the teeth, you put the teeth in, the teeth gives you the key, and you put the key in the book. A chest. Or a box. Which I was assuming was this. But now this one's a coin, and I don't know where the coin is.
I think this coin was for the old machine.
I don't want to talk about it. Now, there aren't a ton of puzzles because a lot of it is walking sections where things are happening or sections where you have to find 3 items. But for the puzzles that are here, I enjoyed them even if they frustrated me at times. But that's probably more of a me problem than a game problem. Another issue I had with the game is the price point. While the game is beautiful and was fun for me to play, you will get through the game in about 3 hours, maybe 4 hours if you do get stuck in some places. Now, the length of the game isn't really an issue because a lot of indie horror games run about that length or shorter, but my issue is the game is currently $17.99 on sale on Steam until about March 13th, and actually that's the sale price also on PlayStation, and then after March 13th, the price is then $19.99. And I feel like that is a little pricey for a game of that length. I think if this game would have been like $10, that probably would have been a lot better option in my opinion. There were also collectibles that you can pick up throughout the game that are things like toys and pictures that give you more backstory on your relationship with Dory and Martha. There are about 10 of these in each section of the game. Now, there is also a lot of reading to be done as the game goes on if you are interested in different elements of the story that adds more lore to the game, which I feel like will be needed to sew up and make sense some of the weirder elements that the game presents. In the end, Reveil was a good but weird game that hit a lot of marks for me. While the main character does take away some of the tension with some of his weird dialogue, the story was very well done and all the twists and turns make sense if you pay attention all the way through. It was just a very well crafted game overall that I really enjoyed, even with its faults, and that is why I am giving Reveil a 7 out of 10. Pixel Split did a very good job here, and I can't wait to see what they do next, as this one was pretty impressive, especially considering most of their previous games were management simulators. And that knowledge alone makes this even more impressive in my opinion, and I hope they keep building off this game and make their next game even better. But what did you think of the game? Did you like it more or less than I did? Let me know in the comment section below. But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.